Hey you guys, welcome back to Juju's Oracle. Today is 9/10, September 10th, 2025. We're going to be doing a timeless collective reading for the 999 portal to see what shifts and changes have come through or are coming through for the collective for the 999 portal, or because of the 999 portal. If you guys do not know, 9 represents endings. So there is a big chapter that has closed. There is a huge timeline shift in the collective, whether you like it or not. And everybody is involved, but we are all going to have different consequences or different karmas, okay? And again, karma could be good or bad. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. So yeah, I did a pre-pull, and I'm going to get some tarot and some an angel number card, and we're just going to see what spirit has for us really quickly. So we are going to get into the cards that we have here first. Let me cleanse the energy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, booking me for private personal readings, and joining our memberships for more exclusive pick a card readings and other content. Make sure you guys do that if you have not already done that already. All right, so as you guys can see, first and foremost, we got some peace coming. 23 could be significant. There could be a cycle wrapping up from 2023 as well. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be more awakening. Something could be happening with eggs, or something is hatching, something is being rebirthed. A lot of people are going through some type of rebirth because, again, 9s represent endings. So something has been incubating, and I definitely feel like there's an ending phase of something incubating. So there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs happening in this next phase, or because of this 999 portal that we just had. We have number 15, message in a bottle. And the storks definitely give me new beginning, because storks historically, I was going to say hysterically, so something could be hysterical, but storks historically represented birth. They bring in babies, or quote unquote deliver babies, and babies represent new life. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have TikTok, Thinker, To the Sea, Unfinished Symphony, Milk and Honey, Clean It Up, and Happy. Yeah, so there's a lot being cleaned up in the earth for the collective to be happy, okay, to close out these cycles. 11, or number 10, yeah, right after the 9-9, or right after 9 is 10. 10 represents new beginnings here. Yeah, a spiritual lesson has been learned here. Could be high or heavy emotions, but think about this. It's time. What songs was I hearing? I forgot what songs I was hearing before I came on here, but yeah. And all of this is going to be indicative. You're going to definitely get some people, places, and things coming in to help you to close out cycles that have been a fork in the road in the past. So if there's any spell work or blockages, you're going to have things come along to help you to cleanse that energy once and for all. Yeah, for justice, so that you can go the distance and experience these changes that you have been so poised for when it comes to your new life. You can't make it up. Because a lot of people in the collective, your energy is clear, but there may be blockages in the forms of just one thought form, or maybe it could be up to 5 thought forms, because nobody's perfect. But there could be just like thought forms, or even people placing themselves in your life as a block. They may or may not, be aware of this, be conscious of this. It could be the way you're thinking about something, but that's thought form. Something in your speech. It could be anything. All right. So spirit is going to bring you who needs to be brought in, or what needs to be brought in, or what needs to be taken out, or who needs to be taken out, to make sure you're going to be on your path. Okay. Let's get into the channel messages. So we have, I want to use you. So there is people here who want to use you. We have pay attention to the signs. So you guys could be getting heavy signs, synchronicities that someone wants to use you. But I definitely get, in general, pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities that you're on a new timeline, that you're getting ready to experience peace. We have the Emperor, Aries energy, Father, Divine Masculine. So this is going to affect our Emperor energy. This is going to affect Divine Masculines collectively, but this is also going to affect divine feminines in terms of how we think, how we step, how we move. We have minding my business, staying in my lane, getting my money. So yeah, that's Emperor energy. Maybe, yeah, you may have a breakthrough in your business. Some people may be starting businesses. Yeah, with this peace card, I'm definitely getting people are going to stop really detaching from the matrix. They're going to stop really being invested in things that are attached to this matrix so that they can build something for themselves. And I've actually been experiencing this in my own life as well. Everything I sent to you returned back, and fraud charge. So these people who want to use you, who have been sending you some type of energy of shame, blame, guilt, so that they can use you, so that they can lower your vibration to rock your peace, to make you susceptible to being used for their agenda, for the demonic agenda. They're going through fraud charges. They're being seen as frauds. They're being seen as phonies, fakes, and everything that they sent to you is being returned. What is being affected? We have Wunjo. All right, joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. So yeah, when you come to the end of a cycle, you either get pushed back to the beginning of the cycle so you can restart, or you get your spiritual reward. You go through some type of graduation, you go through ascension, you go through a level up. Okay, you experience some type of new beginning. Okay. And also radio, somebody could be on the radio, travel, both in physical terms and those of my lifestyle direction. So yeah, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. So the changes here, you guys could definitely be experiencing movement. Okay, like I said, a breakthrough. Your lifestyle is getting ready to level up. Your world is getting ready to change. Yeah. Any blockages on your path, on your journey, are getting ready to be moved for your evolution, for the evolution of the collective, for us to see things from a larger perspective, a higher perspective. Age of Aquarius for peace. Okay, under peace we got feast. So somebody could be a poet, or there could be something here about rhyming or rapping. 29. Slow down and celebrate yourself. So yeah, I feel like these are definitely the changes that have been being made for our peace. Finally celebrating ourselves, letting go, again, detaching from people, places, things, paradigms, ways of being, ways of thinking that are not indicative of healing, of celebrating ourselves, of this relocation, of joy, of comfort, of pleasure, of fellowship and harmony. A lot of people are waking up to the fact that while they've been trying to be peace to other people or bring peace to the world, it's been bringing harm to them. So that's not that it can't be harmonious. It can't be of a high vibration if it's actually hurting you, because you yourself are actually part of the collective as well. So that people could be waking up in terms of self-sabotage as well. We have Witch. Justice is coming. Number 27. I definitely feel like there's something here financial that is changing. Taurus energy. Something with people grounding themselves, planting seeds. The seeds that people plant are changing or something like that. Or people are watering their soil. Yeah, now I'm hearing Watering My Plants by Larry June. I always pick up on his songs when I channel. So what are the energies that we're going to heal due to this portal? Or what should we heal to help us to get acclimated to this energy? We got desire. Harness its power to manifest dreams, not delusions. Longing, yearning, and craving. Fear. Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding light. Anxiety, apprehension, phobia. Isolation. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. Loneliness, solitude, alienation. And shame. Embrace your flaws. They are a part of your unique story. Humiliation, disgrace, embarrassment. All right, so I have been working on my shame a lot of people in the collective have actually been working on their shame, which is, you know, a lot of the times connected to fear. A lot of people have fear of shame, of being isolated. They want to be desired, okay? Or they will suppress their desires to not be isolated, or because of fear and shame, feeling like they're not worthy of what they desire, okay? Or feeling like, well, if I'm the only person that desires this, maybe I will be isolated from the collective. And it doesn't always, because a lot of people, they're not thinking on a collective scale in terms of I'll be isolated from the world. They may be just thinking about their family, their friends, you know, the people that they have around them. Because when there's something about perception, hindsight, or farsight, nearsighted, something like that here. Because some people are so closed-minded. A lot of people, a lot of us have been closed-minded. We've been in cycles where we were closed-minded to trying to dim our light to fit in with people who we're already around, not realizing that you're actually meant for more. Yeah. And also not realizing that the people that you're trying to gain validation from, they will never be able to give you that validation because your path is not their path, or these people are fraudulent. They want to use you, things like that. It could be anything. What else is being affected? We have Unicorn Shit Fight, Ground Yourself Now. Number 40, Taurus energy. Oh, let me cover this up. We have number 28, Naked Jesus, Let Yourself Be Vulnerable. Number 37, Shun Shaman, Become Self-Aware. Number 32, Psycho Spirit, Use Your Inner Guidance. Yeah, you see how there's their energy and then your energy. And then we have number 20, Grumpy Wizard, Release Your Anger Safely. Okay. Yeah, so people in the collective are getting grounded. Let yourself be vulnerable. Yeah, letting themselves be vulnerable, even if it is to themselves with their desires, or being vulnerable with the people around them, around their desires, or even their fears, to check the temperature, to see, you know, is this somebody who is here for my peace? Is this somebody who is here for my evolution, for my ascension, for joy, for comfort, for pleasure, for the whole collective, me included? Or are they just here for themselves? This is an act of becoming self-aware. This is an act of using inner guidance. People are realizing that, you know, what you eat doesn't make me poop. At the bottom of the deck, we have Sinister Sisters, Find Your Soul Tribe. There could be something significant about the Pleiades constellation. Yeah, time to heal yourself, crack crystal, take back your own power. At the bottom of this deck, we have pride, stagnation, projection, and envy, and attachment, rejection, betrayal, obsession. Yeah, so people are we're working on our pride as a collective to tap into our fears so that we can heal them, so that we can realize, what is that acronym for fear? False something appearing real. I can't remember what that E means. I can't remember, but some fear represents, you know, something fake appearing real. Really fighting or battling our demons here of shame, of, what was it? Isolation, guilt, rejection, betrayal. Yeah, a lot of this is due to the attachments that we have to people who are projecting envy, people who are envious, people who are projecting shame, who are projecting fear, who are projecting stagnation. All right. So really working on that, and that is indicative of justice coming. A lot of people are going through an ascension where they're actually waking up. They're actually going to be taking their power back in a real way, I heard. Okay. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what messages the Spirit have. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of people in the collective could be weighing their options in some way, shape, or form. Eight of Cups, yeah. Emotionally withdrawing from something, and we have the Two of Pentacles again. So there's something here about Taurus energy. Weighing options. Yeah, so when you emotionally withdraw from something, yeah, like I said, farsightedness, nearsighted. Somebody could be zooming out of something. When you take your energy away from a situation, you could still be physically in the situation, but you could have walked away emotionally or mentally. To weigh some type of options here. Yeah, to detach. This could be from family. Or again, this could be representative of the Matrix. It's 10 of Pentacles here to gain clarity around what choices to make, what the next move is. I heard with the lick read, they want me to get 3. So give me 2 more for this 999 portal. What's happening, what's changing. So there's emotional withdrawal here to take a deeper look at something, or to take a more, I'm hearing dynamic. There could be something here about twins. Twin towers. But people are taking a look from a different perspective, or from an outside perspective, an outside view. Yeah, with this isolation card that was out here, people could literally be isolating themselves or going into hermit mode so that it lightens the blow. Or Eight of Pentacles in reverse, 8-8. Yeah, I'm getting something about like if you isolate yourself from the group or from the collective, then you won't have fear or shame around isolating or being isolated, because you've already isolated yourself. Or you already know you're one of one. Yeah, so slow down and celebrate yourself. So more people are getting in tune. Yeah, strength. More people are getting in tune with their pride, with their ego, but in a healthy way. And this is also calling out narcissism, and yeah, because there's a difference. Strength. Ooh, 6 of Swords. Yeah, the Tower, the Hangman, and the Page of Pentacles. And it's bringing a revolution or realizations to how they've been blocking their own manifestations, or we've been blocking our own manifestations by staying stagnant, staying stuck. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. So 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of people are taking a look at, yeah, dynamics that they've been a part of, or positions that they wanted to hold, yeah, that have been keeping them stuck, keeping us stuck in this matrix. There could be something here about the cosmetics. I don't know, I'm hearing cosmopolitan. Something could be happening with that, with magazines or beauty standards. 8 of Swords and Temperance. Page of Wands and Justice. So this is the justice that's coming. Message in a bottle. There's something here about communications, or I'm definitely getting something about magazines. Somebody could be watching SpongeBob. Or there's something about our inner child here with the collective. What's the 8 of Cups? Walking away, emotionally walking away, or physically walking away from things that no longer work for us, or that have not been working for us, that are not acclimated to our energy, but we thought we wanted them because we were afraid of our desires, our actual desires, or we were living in fear. We were living in fear of isolation. We wanted something because it looked good, or because society says you should have it or you should do it. Yeah, 6 of Wands, walking away from some type of victory, success, and achievement. People could be stepping down. This is justice. This is bringing balance. Somebody could be getting fired as well, or quitting. Somebody of high regard. Wow. Yeah. People could be walking away from some type of regal status, I'm hearing. Royal status. 9 of Swords in reverse. If it's for peace, if it's for their healing. There could even be something here about they're no longer being celebrities. King of Swords in reverse for the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Being overly critical. Yeah, that's not working for the collective anymore. People are realizing that's not working. It's not helping our self-esteem. It's not helping our minds. It's not helping our mentality. It's not helping our manifestations. Yeah, Judgment, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Because more people are finding their soul tribe. More people are finding people who are like-minded and taking them back to, you know, the healed parts of themselves, or helping them to heal themselves, helping them to heal their inner child, helping them to love on themselves, bringing good news. And people are seeing in real time, yeah, with that pay attention to the signs, people are seeing in real time how it's bringing in manifestations. There's something here about the algorithm, because I've been seeing this a lot on TikTok. Like every time I open up my TikTok app, I get an uplifting message. I get confirmation that I'm on the right path, or, you know, your algorithm really says a lot about your vibe here. And so a lot of people who I encounter on TikTok, whether I follow them or not, they've been talking about unlearning shame and just posting and just, you know, really following your dreams, regardless of if you're seeing the payout right now at this moment. And they're really, you know, people have been really speaking life into themselves and into the collective, whoever comes across their messages and things like that. And it's bringing a lot of peace to the collective. It's also opening up creative doors for people to change their lives, finally reach this 10 of Pentacles without being part of this matrix, without having to break their back. Yeah, the Tower reverse. So people are walking away, emotionally walking away from status. Yeah, some type of limelight here, but in a way where it's actually not working for them. It's actually not conducive for them or for the collective. So people are being more vulnerable. People are showing up, you know, in their bonnets now. They're not, something here about filters and, you know, cosmetic surgery and things like that. Those things are going to be out of style pretty soon here. They should have never been in style, if you ask me, but, you know, that's subjective. But there's something here about radical self-acceptance that's going to bring peace, celebrating ourselves, how we are, and our authenticity. Because what hasn't been working is this overcritical nature, overly critical of yourself and others. It does not bring any type of revolution. It's not revolutionary. It doesn't bring realizations. It doesn't bring anything. It actually blocks you from forward movement. It actually blocks you from having certain realizations. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing that scripture, when a man gains the world but loses his soul. Right. Yeah. Chariot reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. You become miserly. Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Cups reverse, because you're not investing in things. You're being of this world and not in it. It brings a lot of confusion. You may have a lot of options here on this worldly plane, but are they good options? Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords reverse. No rest for the wicked. Something backfiring here. Two of Cups, the Sun reverse. Creating partnerships that are surface level or that don't bring you happiness, or where there's no creative aspect to it. You can't be creative. You can't be authentic. You can't be yourself. What's the Ten of Pentacles? So there may even be something here about some type of revolution. Spirit is saying release our anger safely. We have to release our anger safely. What does this book say? Spells for Dummies. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of anger as more people awaken to what we've been accustomed to, or what we've been programmed to think is cool, or to think we need, or to think we got to do, or to literally be forced to do. Yeah, you can't make it up. Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Things we've been forced to think. Projections that have been placed upon us. Here goes that Emperor card. Yeah, we're tapping into our own willpower here. Stepping how we step. This is really creating justice for the collective. Hangman, Judgment. King of Wands was behind that. Really being a leader. Stepping into some more masculine role. The divine masculine is also waking up. 9 of Cups in reverse. Justice, 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Swords. So there's going to be a fight for justice. People working together for justice. What's the Star? Queen of Cups. Yeah, this Queen of Cups energy is bringing healing. That takes me back to the message that I put out when I was doing element signs. I did water signs and I said something about them being part of a task force. So if you have heavy water in your energy, in your chart, yeah, you're here to bring judgment. As long as you're high vibrational, of course. 6 of Swords, yeah. Helping move forward the collective. Mentally, helping them to heal. Part of this task force. Judgment, King of Wands, the World. 5 of Cups and Justice. 5 of Pentacles. This King of Wands could be a leader, a world leader or something like that, who's going to get some type of judgment. Yeah, somebody may be asked to step down, or they may voluntarily step down. It's the King of Swords reverse. What is this thing that's not working? What is this energy here? King of Cups. See, we got the King and the Queen of Cups out here. 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Yeah, so this King of Swords being clarified as the King of Cups, this could be somebody faking the funk here. Because with the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, this could be all for personal gain. 2 of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the 7 of Wands. The Empress, Temperance, 4 of Cups. This could be the patriarchy as well. Okay, with the Empress and the 4 of Cups. Because that was an agenda too. There's something here about divine masculine and divine feminine, or tradition coming back. What is this? King of Swords in reverse. More. The subjugation of the divine feminine. And we all have divine feminine energy within us. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This overly critical nature here, I was going to say nurture. Okay, because the King and the Queen of Cups is a nurturer. Okay, but it's actually not real nurturing, because we did see the 7 of Swords behind the King of Cups. And it messes with people connecting with their soul tribe, or it messes with people coming together. Yeah, this is the cycle that's ending. You can't make it up. The World, 5 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Strength, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands. So new people are coming in. New leaders are coming in. Actual upright leaders. Because people are actually taking that leap of faith finally. What's the Tower reverse? The Magician. Yeah, some type of manipulation. Strength was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, subjugation. So there's something here. There's not even going to be a war. People are going to have to fall back. Like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Because there was something about the Matrix that was keeping actual leaders in fear, in isolation, in shame. Yeah, from what they truly desire. Part of their destiny. Okay, where they're supposed to go. What they're supposed to be doing here. If they keep them in a perpetual state of unhappiness, unease, shame, fear. By projecting, this is what you should do, or this is what you should have, right? But now that people are fighting against that, now that people are being okay in their shame, unlearning their shame, rather, unlearning their fears. These people who have been doing this, who have been creating these agendas, who have been working us to the bone, I heard, they're going to have to fall back. Or else. What else for the Tower? Tower reverse. What else for the Tower reverse? The Devil. The Magician and the Devil. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, people at the top have been having a good old funky time. Manifesting. Chaos, conflict. Using the devil's, things of this world to manipulate the collective. So that we don't have these revolutions. So that we don't have these realizations. So that we don't have change. So that they don't have to go through a change. Yeah, the Chariot reverse and the Seven of Cups. Confusing everybody. There's actually no forward movement in the collective. There's something here about the story of Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air. The big wheel ran by faith, and the little one ran by the, what was it? Big wheel ran by faith, and the little one ran by the faith of God. Wheel in a wheel, way in the middle of the air. Let's see, what's the Three of Wands here? Ten of Wands, yeah. Burdening people. So that they can have this, so that they can be that, so that they can do that. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Hangman, the Chariot, reverse, Five of Pentacles, the Moon, yeah, Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. Whole time you don't even know that they're winning behind, they're trying to win at all costs. They're behind the scenes doing this, doing that, betraying the collective, betraying you. Yeah. Preying on your downfall, preying on your insecurities. There's something here about cosmetic surgery. I don't know why I keep picking that up here. What's the Three of Wands? Seven of Cups. Yeah, giving you a lot of options. Yeah, meanwhile, they're in this energy. We got them, y'all. Three of Swords. Hangman, the Chariot, reverse. Five of Pentacles, the Moon. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. The Empress, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no rest. Making the wrong investments. Investments that are not going to make you happy anyway. That are not going to give back to you. That are actually going to backfire. What's the Eight of Swords here? Knight of Swords, or Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups. What I'm getting with this Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords is, yeah, trying to tell you what your truth is, or yeah, if you don't stand on 10 toes about your own desires, then the world will tell you what your desires are, what they should be. And Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, they'll tell you your truth. If you ain't acclimated to your truth, if you're not, and that's why I keep telling people, you got to get in tune with, you got to get trauma informed. What are your traumas and how are they using them against you? How can they be used against you? How have they been used against you? Okay. That's why I started my lock journey, and I told myself I'm going to take a whole year off from wearing wigs so that I can say within myself that I did it, so that I know that I'm not dependent on wigs to feel beautiful. I have a whole year to do so. Not that I did need wigs, or I felt like I needed wigs in the past to feel beautiful, but there was a part of me that did. And that's me being honest with myself. The honesty card, you can't expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself. What's the Emperor here? Five of Cups. So Nine of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. Yeah, I said Hermit energy. Five of Swords, yeah. Gaining enlightenment about how to win at all costs, how you can win at all costs, how you can get a leg up. Yeah, we did see the leg up. What was it? I can't remember. But yeah, getting a leg up, turning things around in our favor. And the Five of Cups is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, taking God's unchanging hand. because he can actually heal your woes. He can actually heal your fears. Depending on the government to do it, or depending on the president to do it, or depending on the governor to do it, depending on your man to do it, depending on your mama to do it, depending on anybody outside of yourself or God to do these things for you, to heal you, to know where you need to be healed, it's not going to work. Yeah, that's a bad investment. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Empress. Because the Empress is the energy within you that's receptive to being nurtured, to heal, to healing. What's the Queen of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's a go. What's the Six of Swords? Justice and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Moving forward mentally. Finally getting justice for being left out in the cold, forever feeling left out in the cold. All of this clarifying the star. No, I am who I am. When I came down here, I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for a reason. I'm already a star. I am a celebrity. What makes me any different than these people? Yeah. Healing your subconscious, thinking about your subconscious. The Hangman and the Moon. And what you've been investing in. Thoughts that you've been investing in that are actually not for your highest and greatest good. That are actually backfiring. That are actually keeping you stuck. That are actually keeping you stagnant. Yeah. Building that bond. Building that pact with your spirit team. Archangel Michael. Archangel Gabriel. Listening to them. Paying attention to the signs so that you can make the best decisions here in the Matrix. To protect yourself from death, sabotage, self-sabotage, the sabotage of others. Yeah. Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This is King of Cups. Two of Wands and Two of Cups. Judgment. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is something about a false prophets here. False leaders. Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. People who keep you stuck in the past. Keep you stuck, traumatized. Keep you stuck in trauma. Trauma bonds. Traumatic timelines. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? Where nobody can work together. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Nobody can work together. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Because everybody's focused on themselves. Trying to take some off the top. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords. What's the Magician? Page of Swords. Some type of childish energy. Or us learning from each other, watching how other people do it, how other people manipulate, how other people maybe even do spell work here. What's the Devil? The Devil. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Something here about narcissism, or yeah, picking up narcissistic traits, every man for themselves type of energy. Knight of Cups, the Moon, coming in with false agendas, hidden motives. The Hangman, the Empress. Six of Cups in Judgment. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands. You'll justify a whole bunch of things when you feel like, well, I've been hurt too. Somebody stole from me, so now I'm going to steal from this person that has absolutely nothing to do with the person that stole from me. The World, the Hierophant, King of Pentacles. What's this Page of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess, yeah. Secrets. Five of Wands and the Four of Cups, not wanting to be isolated, not wanting to be in competition, or not wanting to have competition, not wanting to be rejected. What's the Ten of Wands? The Chariot reverse. Yeah, going nowhere fast. Burden just to go nowhere fast. Okay, because I'm also getting, yeah, when you die, you can't take none of this stuff with you. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the World, Ten of Swords. Yeah, being confident to make all these decisions. Could be even in terms of love, leadership. But when you die, you can't take none of it with you. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords in reverse. You spent all this time, Knight of Pentacles, only for heartbreak, separation, and betrayal. To be betrayed because of it, or, yeah. Some people even lose their life because of the position that they hold here. Something about that as well. What's the Seven of Cups? Death. You can't make it up. People even lose their life because of their position here. And you can get emotionally confused, or you can emotionally confuse people to make them think, well, I'm up on top, I'm the one having my way, you motherfuckers ain't nothing, y'all ain't got nothing. There's something here about rap. Yeah, 5 of Wands, you ain't got nothing, you not winning this competition. That'll make a motherfucker want to take you out. And I said something on my timeline about, yeah, true confidence. When you're truly confident, you're not interested in having people be jealous of you anyway. I just want to live a comfortable life and be out the way. So that's also part of this new timeline. What's the Nine of Wands or Knight of Wands? Queen of Wands, yeah. Trying to affect people's confidence, self-esteem. Yeah, their belonging, their sense of belonging, how they nurture themselves, or how beautiful they feel about themselves. What's the Ace of Swords? Yep, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Bad investments. Trying to tell people what their truth is, and the whole time it's a bad investment. The whole time it's something that's not acclimated to their destiny. Whole time it's something that's going to create fears, or it's a projection. Eight of Swords. It's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Lovers. The Sun reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. Yeah, they're going to make choices that are going to actually backfire. The Lovers clarified by the Eight of Wands reverse. They're going to make choices that are not for their highest and greatest good, that are not going to actually make them happy, that are not rooted in creativity, that because it's not acclimated to who they actually are. The world say everybody got to have a fat ass and small titties. Well, I'm shaped like a pea. So what am I about to do? Yeah. It's something here about, because I'm getting that dynamic, that dichotomy, or no, it's not a dichotomy, but you know how like when somebody tries to say something about plastic surgery and then people are like, well, why don't you just go to the gym? And then some people, their rebuttal is, well, genetics. Do you know how down bad you're making your ancestors feel when you say, well, our genetics only allows for me to look like this? Even when I'm doing my best to be at my best by going to the gym, by doing things naturally. But because I want to be of this world so bad, I feel like genetics ain't going to do me any good. Me going to the gym ain't going to change my genetics, because I essentially want to change who I am. I essentially want to change how God made me, how God made those who came before me. And because I can't, now I'm going to force it. The Emperor, Nine of Cups in reverse. The Emperor clarified by the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Cups in reverse clarified by the Hermit, Five of Swords. All right, so let's close this out with an angel whisper card. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what messages do you have for the collective? What's changing for the collective? What's coming up for the collective? What do we need to know? All right, give me. We got 3 of them. 911, courage at the bottom of the deck. Step how you step. All right, we got 888, abundance. We had this the last time too. Angel whispers, blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you, collective. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were Seeking, yeah. Giving is always the doorway to success. So we're in an energy of attracting, not having to work, not having to overexert our energy. Okay, this is indicative of this piece. Giving is always the doorway to success. Affirmation, the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. So we are radiating energy of loving kindness. We're having courage to do that. This is indicative of growth on this planet. Age of Aquarius, Ascension, Christ consciousness, 1010, new beginning, yeah, after this 999 portal. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Amen. And 1919, transformation. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Yeah, it's time for a new beginning. All right. And yeah, feeling a sense of purpose outside of the matrix, outside of what, we've been indoctrinated to believe we need to do or think or have or be. Affirmation, I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Tapping into our purpose, y'all. Let me know how it resonates. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Book me if you need a private personal reading. Join our memberships for more exclusive pick a card readings and other content. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.